Hello, welcome to everyone. Actually, in this tutorial, we are going to see how we can add the table in our project, and then in further videos, we will see how we can click on the cells or the element of the table, and we can proceed further. So the presentation or the project that we are going to do is this: that we will have a name, my UAE. Let's suppose that, and you will have this one screen. That can have just like one button, I love UAE, and as you click on the button you will get this Emirates name, so Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, whatever. And then this is our the project. So if to complete this project, we will just start the Xcode as usual, and then we will give the we will create the new project like single view application, and then we will give the name. For example, I can give my UAE, for example, one, and then save it somewhere, and the project is created. As usual, we will follow the steps: that click on your main storyboard, choose this for uh, these kind of devices like 3.5 to 4.7 inches. We will see later this as well. And according to the PowerPoint, basically we are going to follow the PowerPoint steps. According to the PowerPoint, we will have to have the uh, one button, I love UAE, and then we will see further how we will continue. So if you want to drag the button, write BU and then drag it here, and then I want to change I love UAE, for example, and then change the back color and the text font. Feel how you are looking good. The most important thing is this: that try to run it as soon as possible so that we can see that our application is running. So I'm going to run it, I love UAE, this application right now. And of course this is just like a one button, and on one screen there are a lot of things we have to do. So it is coming. We can click it but nothing is going to happen, so let's change something else. Like we have here background color, I can move it to green, so I love UAE, and then this. So if I run it again, you will see the same thing. Okay, so now the step is this: that we need to add the table view or table controller. Okay, so there are a lot of steps, but we are going to follow this one. You write just tab, you will get this table view controller. Okay, drag it here, and now you have one view controller and then second view controller. So if we follow the PowerPoint, here we got this table view controller, and then we will just click the or the integrate this button to the table view. So I will just like press the control button and drag it into the table view, and then I will select the show. So here you can see the same that we have connected our like button to the table view controller. So further, what we're going to do, we have to now we have a screen. Okay, for we have to create a controller for the screen. So now we have to create a one class. We will right click on the our project, and then we will click on the new file, and then we will create a Cocoa Touch file. So come back to your Xcode, and then right click here, new, where is new file, and then choose Cocoa Touch file, click next. Here you can see that I have to give the name and the subclass name. So if we see in our PowerPoint what name I'm going to give, I will give the name Emirates Table View Controller, and it should be the subclass of the UA Table View Controller. So Emirates, write EMIRATS, Emirates Table View Controller, and this is UI Table View Controller. Click on the next and save in your project. Yes, I want to save in my UAE, and the project is created. Not project, the file is created. You will see a lot of stuff like the few data, like this file is having like number of sections, and then table view, and few more methods that are commented. We will see later in detail, but right now this is our just like a controller file associated for this storyboard, this table view. So now if we see what we have to do, we have done this step. So this is also created. Now basically we have to go to the identity inspector, and we have created the screen for the table view, and then we have created the associated controller, but then we have to tell to the Xcode that this is the file that is going to handle all operation for that controller. So you have to come on this, can you see the third button, like identity inspector, and then we will click on the class, and then we will choose Emirates table view controller. So I'm going to click here, uh, and then here, and then can you see this class? By default right now it is the subclass of UI table view controller, but I want to give mine class like Emirates table view controller, and now this class is associated. So whatever we'll do, this class will work. So the next step is this, that it is also done. We have to, yeah, we have one property cell, like and we will give this string cell uh, into that. So you see this property cell, if you cannot see, just like click here, and then where we have to go, we have to come on the go to the attribute inspector, like here. This is the identifier, attribute inspector, and then in attribute inspector we have identifier. I will just write down string cell. I will explain later what is this string cell, but right now we have created a table view, we associated the file, and then we are giving the string cells, and then we are done with this thing. So now we will go to the Emirates table view, and then we will just copy paste this line, because we want to have these information like Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman into our code. Okay, so command C, I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to the Xcode, I'm going here. So you need to copy this here between this. So this is the array, everything is okay, and now I need to copy something else as well. I mean, there is a screenshot, like you need to copy here, and then you can see the video as well. Okay, so the next thing is this, that in number of section I am going to return 1, because my table is having right now 1 section. If I don't have any section, it will be 0. I can have more sections as well, maybe 2, we will see later. And then we have this in table view, arrays of object dot count. Okay, so I'm going to write here table view arrays of object, because this method number of rows in section, I'm going to delete this arrays, no, of strings dot co count. So arrays of strings dot count, finish. And then this slide is quite important. Here we will have to have another methods like table view uh, cell for row at index path. We have to see first where is this method. So if we come here, you can see this method is basically the commented, like commented means it's not going to execute. So we'll comment out the statements here, and now this method is there. And what we will do, basically we will just copy paste the code from the PowerPoint. So you can see that this method is going to have let cell this. I'm just like trying to copy, command C, and I'm coming here, and I'm going to paste it. Table view cell like this, and we'll see what will happen. Okay, so it's okay, everything is okay, like we just paste it, and the next step is just like run it, and let's see what's happened. So I am just going to launch it, like click on the run, and we will see how it's going to work. So it's working, it's launching right now, running my UE as iPhone 1. If I click on the I love UE, and I can see that Dubai, nothing is going to happen, but at least we got these strings. So next time if you want to pop up your like students records from somewhere, from database or from table, or if you want to like bring some information for shopping like iPhone, laptop, or any information, the way is this that you people have to create like a storyboard, and then create the table view, and then in table view you have this further information, and then associate your controller, and that controller declare something or get something from somewhere, and then give the sections and how many tables or rows do you need it. And this code is just string cell, we have created the cell there, and then this information is getting. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial as well. Now we have like our project that we told you, and my UI or my UI1. So it is working hardware home. So thank you very much. Bye.